Have you ever walked into a store planning to buy just one thing, but walked out with a full cart and a much lighter wallet? Or maybe you've found yourself adding just one more item to your online cart to get that free shipping, even though you didn't really need it. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. And it's not just a lack of self-control. There's a powerful psychological trick at play, one that retailers have perfected over decades. It's called the decoy effect, and today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how it works, why it's so effective, and most importantly, how you can spot it and save your hard-earned money. So, what is this sneaky trick? The decoy effect, also known as the asymmetric dominance effect, is a cognitive bias where people's preference for two options changes when a third, less attractive option, the decoy, is introduced. This decoy is strategically designed to make one of the original options seem much more appealing. It's like having a wingman who guesses intentionally a little less charming to make you look like a superstar. Let me give you a classic example that you've probably encountered without even realizing it. Imagine you're at the movie theater, ready to buy some popcorn. You see two sizes, a small for $3 and a large for $7. That's a $4 difference. Your brain does a quick calculation. Do I really need that much popcorn? Is it worth more than double the price? You might hesitate and just stick with the small. Now let's add a decoy. The theater introduces a medium size for $6.50. Suddenly, the options are small for $3, medium for $6.50, and large for $7. What happens now? Your brain compares the options again. The medium for $6.50 doesn't seem like a great deal compared to the small, but look at the large. For just 50 cents more than the medium, you can get a significantly bigger portion. All of a sudden, that $7 large popcorn looks like an incredible bargain. You feel like you're outsmarting the system by getting the best value. But did you really need the large popcorn in the first place? Probably not. The theater didn't introduce the medium size because they expected to sell a lot of them. They introduced it to make the large size, their most profitable option, look irresistibly attractive. You just got decoyed. This isn't just about popcorn. This trick is everywhere. Think about tech gadgets. You might be choosing between a laptop with 256 gigabytes of storage for $1,000 and one with 1 terabyte for $1,400. A tough choice. Then the company introduces a model with 512 gigabytes for $1,350. Suddenly, the top-tier model for just $50 more looks like a no-brainer. The middle option was the decoy, designed to steer you towards the most expensive choice. Subscription services are masters of this. You'll often see a basic plan, a premium plan, and a standard plan in the middle. The basic plan might feel too limited. The standard plan is priced just slightly less than the premium plan. But the premium plan offers a ton more features. That makes the premium plan feel like an amazing deal, pushing you to upgrade. The goal isn't to sell the standard plan. It's to use it as a comparison point to highlight the value of the premium one. So why does our brain fall for this so easily? It's because we humans are not great at determining absolute value. We don't have an internal meter that tells us exactly what a product is worth. Instead, we rely on relative comparisons. We look at the options available and decide which one is better in relation to the others. The decoy effect exploits this tendency by providing a simple, often lopsided comparison. It simplifies our decision-making process. Instead of a complex calculation of price versus features, we get an easy choice. This one is clearly better value than that one. Our brain loves shortcuts, and the decoy provides a very tempting one. It makes us feel smart and rational, like we're making a savvy choice, when in reality, our choice has been carefully engineered. The effect is so powerful because it operates on a subconscious level. You don't consciously think, this middle option is a decoy designed to make the expensive one look better. Instead, your gut feeling just tells you that the large popcorn or the premium subscription is the best deal. Retailers and marketers spend fortunes on research to understand these cognitive biases and use them to guide our purchasing behavior. They know that by structuring their pricing just right, they can significantly increase their sales and profits, all without us feeling like we've been manipulated. But now you know the secret. So how can you fight back and become a smarter consumer? The first and most important step is awareness. Simply knowing that the decoy effect exists is a huge advantage. The next time you're faced with 3 pricing tiers, pause and ask yourself, is there a decoy here? Identify the option that seems to have poor value compared to the others. That's likely your decoy. Once you've spotted the potential decoy, mentally remove it from the equation. Now look at the remaining 2 options. In our popcorn example, take away the medium $6.50 option. You're back to the small for $3 and the large for $7. Now, the decision is clear. Do you need a small amount of popcorn? Or are you willing to pay more than double for a large? This forces you to evaluate the options based on your actual needs, not on a manipulated perception of value. Another powerful strategy is to anchor your decision on your original intent. Before you even look at the prices or options, ask yourself, what do I actually need? And what is my budget? When you walked into the movie theater, did you think, I want a medium amount of popcorn? Probably not. You likely just thought, I want some popcorn. By focusing on your initial need, you're less likely to be swayed by cleverly designed options that encourage you to upgrade. If you only need a basic subscription, don't let a fancy premium plan tempt you just because it looks like a deal compared to a decoy middle option. Stick to your guns. It's also helpful to do your research before you shop, especially for big-ticket items. Don't just rely on the options presented by a single brand or store. Compare prices and features across different companies. This gives you a broader perspective on what things are actually worth, making it harder for a single retailer to manipulate your perception of value with a decoy. When you have a solid understanding of the market, you're making a decision based on real information, not on a curated set of choices designed to lead you down a specific path. Learning about the decoy effect isn't about becoming cynical or distrusting every business. It's about empowerment. It's about understanding the subtle forces that influence our decisions so we can take back control. By recognizing these psychological tricks, you can navigate the marketplace with more confidence, ensuring that your spending aligns with your actual needs and budget, not with a marketer's sales targets. You get to decide what's a good deal for you, based on what you truly value. So, the next time you find yourself comparing 3 options, take a moment. Breathe. Look for the decoy. Remove it, and reevaluate. You will be amazed at how much clearer your decision becomes, and how much healthier your bank account will look. You are now armed with the knowledge to be a more conscious consumer. Go out there and make choices that truly serve you. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more psychological tricks that affect your daily life, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'm curious, have you ever noticed the decoy effect in action? Share your story in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Until next time, stay smart and spend wisely.